fantastic, yeah. So I'm just walking down, covering this pavement protest in Leicester. There's, I've just got to dash across the road here. But yeah, it seems like there's quite a lot of support going on at the moment. I think we've got quite a lot of people who are hooting at the moment. But I'm just going to take you down to the start of the pavement protest, so we can sort of like get a good visual of what's actually going on. Sort of like heavily invested in, and that's obviously what we support. We obviously want to support you guys today. It's great to see the response that you're receiving. Lots of positive responses, and yeah, it's fantastic. So
it's coming along, and I would just say that I hope that somebody after today starts to ask questions.
Good.
That's as much as we can do, is to hope that people start to question what has gone on and what is going on and where this is likely to lead us. But we're doing our best to ensure it doesn't go all well.
But basically, you're getting the word out there. Do you think there's anything else we can be doing, or is it just about getting the message out there at the moment, do you feel?
Through your actions, by saying no.
Yeah.
And by stepping into your sovereignty.
Fantastic.
Which has always been here. Yeah. But many of us never realise the power we hold as individuals.
Yeah. So do you feel there's a lot of people that aren't actually aware of their rights, and they're sort of like letting their rights slip away?
I do. Yeah. Because I didn't realise the rights I have until all of this started to kick off. Yeah. It's been a real eye-opener. And I do think there is a change, because I think lots of people are finding out that they do have the power and they have got sovereignty.
Yeah, so it is all about getting that message out there and letting people know the sort of like power that they've got already. and not sort of like let it slip away or give it up.
Our forefathers fought for our freedom, and we should never forget that, never. And we owe it to the children today and those tomorrow.
Do you mind me asking any questions? Or
yeah, the 1600 is from the government's own figures.
Yeah.
They produce a weekly report. Right at the bottom of the weekly report, hidden away, is how many cumulative deaths there are. And if you look at it per week, through June, through July, it was 25 a week, 30 a week. They're not jabbing old people at that stage. They're jabbing 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 30-year-olds. And we're still getting 25 deaths a week. Now they're moving to jab the kids. There will be damage, and yet the kids are not at all at risk from. I think 9 children have 9 otherwise healthy children have died from COVID in the past 18 months, and yet they're going to take them. And they say it's not forced; it's coerced. If you go into school and you're the only unjabbed one in your class, you're going to be in real trouble. There's going to be bullying. And that's forcing people to put their children in harm's way to protect the elderly. That's the wrong way round. When did we start using children as as a human shield, if you like?
Yeah.
When did we start using children as a human shield? Yeah. The people at risk from COVID are the elderly, usually the frail elderly who are ill from other things as well. And they're jabbing 12 to 15-year-olds now. And they'll move it down to 5-year-olds. That's what's happening in the States.
Yeah.
Disgraceful.
So, do you think it could be like, as soon as children are born, do you think that we're going to keep going with it? Is that the way you see it going? Or
I don't know. It can't keep going, because unfortunately, children are going to die. How many children are going to die is it going to take before this is stopped? How many deaths are we prepared to tolerate before people wake up to the fact that they're not at risk? They're at risk from. It's not a vaccine, it's a medical experiment, it's still in trial period. How many deaths is it going to take before people wake up?
So I'm just going to ask you, you know, what's brought you down today, and you know, why are you holding your sign? I mean,
because I think we need to give the public the alternative view to the BBC. We're giving them the other side to the mainstream media, which is completely biased, following the agenda of the government, which is very bad. We haven't got our best interests at heart. We have. I'll be giving you an informed choice. You've got both sides to look at, make your own decisions. Don't take anything we say at face value. Do your own research, check it up, come back to me and tell me where I'm wrong.
I just want to relay a message that our media is not telling us about. Whether that's TV, newspapers, there's a message to get out to the people that perhaps this isn't safe, perhaps it isn't for everyone. I personally think if you're over 70 that you've definitely got something to think about in terms of taking it, but if you're fit, healthy, under the age of 70, then about 1.something% recover without medical treatment.
yeah.
And that's why I'm here, just to give a message.
So it's about getting the message out there to the people and letting people know that, you know, the risks.
Absolutely, and you can see those risks on the government's yellow card scheme, but this is our message: yellow cards, the government yellow card scheme. People can look it up, make their own minds up. You know, I'm not here to tell anyone what to do, and I don't want anyone to tell me what to do. And that's it. That's my message.
So there's a lot of support at this end. It's hoot to show you support. Lots of support here today in Leicester. What's brought you down here today, and how you feel about what's going on at the moment with the situation with regards to the jabs?
Regards to the jabs, no way I'm having it, obviously. But no, I think we just need to get the message across, because people are just not listening. They're just, it's like a switch has got to be flicked before they'll even listen. And I mean, I've actually stopped arguing with stupid people, because it's just not worth it. And to be honest with you, this is probably what I consider as the best way of getting the message out.
Yeah.
Because if it is informed consent, if it is informed consent, everybody needs the information. And if you're censoring the information, it's not informed consent.
So do you think the mainstream media should be sort of like putting the...
Oh, they should be fucking strung up. Sorry for swearing on your video.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, they should be strung up, mate.
Yeah.